Very well, remember that you're also streaming live on standardmedia.co.ke and on our YouTube channels as well. Talk to us across our social media platforms at KTN News KE, at Dennis Aseta. Hashtag is Weekend Award. Now we go straight to our top story this hour. And we start from Machakos County on an accident. 2 people died on the spot in a grisly road accident at Kaseve area along the Machakos-Kitui Road last evening. The accident involved 2 vehicles, a private vehicle and a matatu. According to Machakos Police Commander Patrick Lobolia, the private vehicle, a Probox, hit the matatu that was en route to Machakos. Several other passengers sustained injuries and were rushed to Machakos Level 5 hospital for treatment.
Machakos County. I want to report that today at around 50 hours, there happened an accident along this area. And this is the place of the accident. One of the vehicles is still at the scene. You can see it being towed there. This is Kaseve area. It involved 2 vehicles, a matatu, a 14-seater matatu, and a Probox. The driver of the Probox swerved and it hit the Nissan matatu. And after the accident, the passengers, 14 of them were taken to the hospital with slight injuries. And unfortunately, the driver of the Probox and 1 passenger died on the spot.
Probox na Nissan silikongania hapa kwa barabara, na hiyo Nissan ulipotea watu wawili, mama na dereva, lakini mmoja huyo mwingine mwanaume huyo tulitoa akiwa hai na alipelekwa kwa hospitali.
Our thoughts and prayers to the family and friends, and to the injured. We wish them quick recovery. Transport was paralyzed for hours at Dukamoja area along the Narok Mai Road after a group of Maasai herders barricaded the road, demanding compensation for 30 sheep that had been knocked by a speeding lorry. 1 person was shot dead and a police officer injured in running battles between the youth and police officers who had arrived to calm the situation. The youth burnt tires to barricade the road in order to block the busy highway, creating long traffic snarl-up along the busy highway. Simon Sankos, a driver working with Galaxy Express Company who was traveling to Kisii, said the delay would cause them huge losses.
Barabara, kuangalia bumps mahali itawekwa, kuweka underpass kwa mabarabara mahali usalama ya watu iko hatarini. You do not see that kind of infrastructural design kwa mabarabara za kaunti ya Maasai ama makaunti zingine ya watu ambao wanafuga wanyama. Hasara ile community ya Maasai na jamii wa wanyama wanapata kila mwaka kupitia maajali ya barabara ya ng'ombe na ya watu haiwezi hesabika katika jamhuri hii.
Na hii parado ilipo overspeed ikaua mbuzi pale kwa ile kona karibu na boma undangi ndio kapsieme tende na dia tara yambari. And then hiyo parado ilitoroka, haikusimama na watu wakabidi wakasimamisha barabara mpaka masaa kadhaa kabla polisi wajakuja kutimua watu na tear gas na marisasi. Na wakati wametimua watu wetu wakachukua mbuzi mpaka wakapeleka kutupa 20 kilometers from the scene pahali ambayo accident ilitokea. Na hiyo ni sisi wafugaji, hiyo ni livelihood ya mtu.
National Treasury Cabinet Secretary John Mbadi has assured school heads that the government will disburse 48.8 billion shillings as capitation to their schools next week. Mbadi says these would be half of the capitation to schools this academic year. The CS added that the balance will be paid out as the year advances now. He said the delay in disbursement had been occasioned by lack of adequate funds due to debt challenges the country is currently facing. School administrators have raised concern over the delays, forcing them to send away students.
Extensive network of about
This week we have completed paying the loans, the 70 billion. Next week we are paying 48.8 billion to schools. So schools, please don't worry. I am giving you my word that 48.8 billion for capitation will be in your school accounts. We are releasing it next week. And the county's disbursement will follow. That is the next priority in my list. The 30 billion will go to counties. We'll make sure that before the month ends, we have paid the loans, the 70 billion, we have paid 48.8 for capitation. We will have also paid money to the counties for the month of December. And we are going to pay salaries to government employees, 75 billion of them. That is the transparency, that is the accountability. There is nothing to hide about the finances of Kenya. It is openness. I am speaking to Kenyans openly.
Homa Bay County is said to benefit from 1.8 billion shillings from the national government, which will go towards rural electrification. Speaking in Luala and Manyala villages in Suba South during the commissioning of electrification projects implemented by the Rural Electrification and Renewable Energy Corporation, Energy and Petroleum Cabinet Secretary Opionda said that the government is determined to empower Kenyans in rural areas through electrification and urged residents to use the electricity to enrich their lives. The commissioning, which was graced by Treasury CS Mbadi and REREC CEO Dr. Rosen Kalama, saw 180 households connected to electricity.
REREC walikuja na project ya kuweka stima ambao walipata kwa serikali yetu. Sasa tumekuwa na siku nzuri, waziri walikuja, Opio Wandai walikuja, alafu ceremony ilikuwa kwa hii boma yangu. Sasa nimeshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu amenipatia nafasi. Hii ilikuwa siku yangu ya furaha sana kuona stima kwa boma yangu. Kwa miaka mingi sana nimekaa kwa hii boma, lakini stima haikuwa, lakini saa hii tuko na stima tena inawaka zaidi.
Hii stima tafadhali wafae. Mweke biashara ndogo ndogo, akina mama, vijana wetu mfanye welding, wazee mshikane kidogo mfanye biashara zenu. Na mchunge mali ya serikali. Mkiona mtu yoyote ambaye anataka kuharibu mali ya serikali, tafadhali go and report them to the chiefs. Tuko na ofisi ya Kenya Power, tuko na ofisi ya REREC. Tafadhali muwasilishe kwetu maofisini ili tuweze tukachunga rasilimali. This is your property.
Tourism stakeholders at the coast have reported a significant fall in the number of tourists visiting the area as compared to last year, December, which was a festive season. According to the stakeholders, some of the hotels have dipped to about 50%, although the numbers are still higher compared to January last year. Tobias Chanji with his report.
A spot check on various beaches show the emptiness. The frenzy that had been witnessed during the festive season is all gone. Only a few beach lovers and beach traders have turned up at Bamburi Beach. Simon Mwanza, who is the chairperson of Bamburi Curio Traders Group, says though there has been a downfall on the number of tourists, business is not as bad.
Tangu corona ilikuwa bado kuimprove, lakini kuanzia November last year tumeanza kuona utalii ukija juu.
A stone throw away from here is the Plaza Beach Hotel, which is currently running at a 50% bed occupancy, down from the 100% witnessed a month ago.
At the moment, the occupancy level is at 50% because the guests have gone down. The numbers have gone down. So we are expecting maybe at the end of the month, from February, the number will increase. So I think we are expecting a rise in number from international business also.
The same scenario is replicated at Mnarani Beach Club in Kilifi County, which is, however, 65 to 70% occupancy. Most tourists here are foreign. According to the management, December was busy.
We had an awesome festive season. We had 100% occupancy. We had a very successful Christmas dinner and New Year's Eve dinner with fireworks. It was very successful, building lots of family memories.
Compared to this month now, this New Year?
This month we've seen a decline in our occupancy, but we are busy heading up and getting ready for our corporate visitors and guests, hosting our conferences.
The hoteliers have also called on the national government to assist in marketing through the Kenya Tourism Board. Tobias Chanji, KTN, Mombasa County.
And yes, indeed, it is January, and explains why numbers have gone down, but perhaps the government should go ahead and advertise Kenya more to tourists, both local and international. But now, let's take a short commercial break. We'll be back with much more.